Hello guys and welcome to DIY with Sleeknotch. I want to say a very big thank you to all my subscribers. I love you so much, and if you're new in this channel, you're welcome. So today we'll be making that beautiful flower you see on your screen. So I'm just showing you the materials we used in achieving that. So made use of measuring tape, sewing thread and needle, a scissors and fabric. So you can use any fabric of your choice, but I decided to use an Ankara fabric for this video. So you can actually use a plain material for this. You can use a patterned material for this kind of flower. You can make it in big sizes, you can make it small depending on what you want. So the measurement actually isn't that important. So you can just, because you still have to trim it out. So I'm just showing you how to do the folding now. So you fold it first into two, and then you fold again and into two, making it four-fold. So we are just going to cut through now from the folded parts, like making a sweetheart shape, like a love shape from that end to the other end, like this, the way I'm showing you with the scissors. So we're just going to cut it that way round to the other side. So at the end of it, when you open it, you're going to get something like a love shape at the top. The top will look like a love shape. So that's what I'm just basically cutting out now. So I'm just going to show you one or two, then we'll move to the next stage after the cutting. So you're just going to cut as many pieces as you want, depending on how full you want it to come out and how bulky you want it to be. If you don't want it to be too full, you can reduce the number of shapes you're making. And after the cutting, you can actually double it. I'm actually cutting it single, so you can actually double and cut, then you still stitch them double, like I did here. I stitched them doubled, like two of the fabric together in one. So you just join them together if you want. If the material you're using is very light, you can join them together, but if the material is thick, there won't be a need for that. You just make it single. But mine, I doubled it because my fabric was a bit light, not too thick, so I had to double it. So you just sew it through one after the other. For the first sew, I used 5. So you are going in with 5 on a row, 5 pieces on a row. So I've done the first one now. We're going with the second piece. You see that I doubled my fabric. I used it 2 in 1. So we're going in with the second one now on the first row. So we're just going to make it 5. So after yours is complete 5, depending on the size or how bulky you want it to come out, depending on how big you want it to be, you can go more than 5, but mine, I used 5. The more you add to it, the more space you will have to add more piece to make it very big. So mine, I used just 5, and then after your 5 is complete, you just have to take your needle and attach it to the first one on the row. I hope it's not confusing. From the last one, which is the 5th one you made, you attach your needle back to the first one you made on the other end, like the way I'm doing it now. Mine is 5 is complete already, so I'm just attaching my needle to the first one, and then I will drag it out and I'm going to drag it very well, because I don't want it too big. So I won't want any space in the middle, and I want it to be very firm for it not to be pulling out. So I'm just trying to adjust it now, and then I'm going in again to make it firm. And I'm going to determine where I want to use for the front and where I want to use as my base. So where the needle will be, where the thread will come out from will be the front, and the other side will be my base. So I've done that now. So I'm going to use this side as my front, and the other side will be my base. So I'm going in with the first one on the second row now. So now on this second row, for each one you're attaching, you're going to be making it firm by taking your needle in and then bringing it out back, like attaching it to the first one, like the way I'm doing it now. After fixing it, after planting it in, you just attach it to the first one to make it firm, for it not to be pulling out. Like you can see, it is well attached now. So I'm going to bring my needle to the front back to attach the second one on the second row. Here I didn't really use much material for this one because I didn't want it too big. So I'm doing the second one now on the second row, just the same way I did the first one just now. I'm going to attach it to the first row like I'm doing now. And when you want to close it up, you bring your needle from the back to the middle. You bring your needle from the center, you bring it out from the center. So you use the last one piece you're going to make to cover the center in case there's still any opening, and it makes it actually look very fine. So you bring your needle out from the middle, that's the center of the flower, and then you put your last piece there to close it up. You see the way I'm doing it now? See, I'm bringing it out from the center now to put the last piece. So that's the middle now, the center part. I'm just going to go in with the last piece, and you make sure that this last piece you're using is a bit shorter than the rest in terms of the length. Let it be short, let it not be too long or the same size with the rest of them. Let it be a bit smaller. Now this is the one in the middle. I'm going in now to secure it well. So after that, this is what we have. It's not too big, just very small. And our flower is ready. If you watched up to this time, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to show you the rest of them. Now this is the other one with the plain material. You can see the way it came out. This one is very full. You can see there's no, this is the base part in case you want to attach your base, or you can actually attach it directly to your fabric, to your clothes, design, anything you want to use it for. Now this other one have a base already. Thank you so much guys for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.